Yeah. Who the hell is playing? Oh, yeah, Bills and Colts. Right, they should be good to go. Oh.
Oh, they both hit ready. Well. All right, though. Here we go, folks. We've got Colts versus Bills. A very interesting game here. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of snow. I'm joined by little Alex in the booth. Alex, how we feeling? Back-to-back calm games. Still feeling energetic. Still feeling ready to go.
Of course, dude. I'm excited. It's been way too long being at school. Glad to be back.
Definitely is. Now we get the kickoff. Looks like the Colts will receive here in the first half. Naheem Hines. Started to say Najee, and then I was like, nope, I can't be Connor in this. I got to be able to pronounce people's names. But no, we got Naheem Hines there, taking it to the 26, effectively a touchback. So what do you think are the keys for this Colts offense here?
Just play your game, be patient, don't force anything. Connor has a very good run game, very good short passing game. As long as he's not forcing the ball deep, I think he has a very good shot to take down Justin.
Definitely, that's going to be a little kind of bubble throw there to Jonathan Taylor. Something that maybe people will, I don't know, flame me for. Didn't know Cam Newton was the Colts quarterback. Didn't know. Maybe that's just me not paying attention to the AFC, but also, everyone knows I've been touching grass. So really, I've just been loading up and playing my games. But anyways, here we go. Cam Newton handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor gets a lucky block on the outside. Looked like he was going to get brought down, but this Bills defense just is swarming. One of the better teams in the league. Really, I think the top three teams is you have Bills, my Packers, and the Bucks, and all three playoff teams playing very well so far through the regular season. Sorry, I will call this play and then get to you. Cam Newton drops back. Nothing really open. The pressure's there. Does find Alec Pierce. Gets depleted. Good defensive start there for the Bills.
Yeah, big first drive from Justin. Not really letting Connor get anything going. Offensive line didn't have great blocking, and we'll see if Justin can respond by scoring some points.
This is Austin. Is that Tavon Austin or?
Yes.
Tavon Austin. Did not know he was still in Madden. That's a fun fact. Is now we have the Bills here with the ball. Obviously, Justin is one of the more trolled users in the league, but has had a rough start, but a really strong finish to the season. From what I understand, if in my lack of maybe paying attention to the entire league. But what's your thoughts on him and how he needs to win this game?
Yeah, he's looked very good to finish the season, finished with a bunch of good wins, and I think, again, if he just plays his game, doesn't throw the ball. Neither of these guys are big passers, at least when it comes to big chunk plays. So if he can just stay conservative and not force anything, same thing as Connor, I think he can put this game away, and he's got the team to do it.
Yeah, that was a little RPO screen play to Diggs. Diggs able to pick up a first down as the DBs were playing off there. Handoff to James Cook, newly superstar running back, gets stuffed, 2nd and 10.
That was just elite reading of the hole there. The hole on the right, hole on the left, hit neither of them, hit the lineman. I love that out of Justin.
Josh Allen, shotgun here. Maybe going through some audibles. No. Drops back. Decent pocket presence. Maybe drop back a few steps too far, but ultimately was pretty good. Needed to do it because the guys got off their contain. And 3rd and 5 here. Big 3rd down.
Yeah, this is big. I mean, if Connor can get a stop, it's like the game just started again and there's no more pressure on him.
Definitely. Big drive here for both teams. Josh Allen, good throw to the slant route, finds Gabe Davis. Really good read there. Well, it wasn't a slant. It was just an interesting little kind of PA boot play there. Kind of a modified drag route, if you will. But good read by Justin on the user there. Saw the user jump out and then just hit that easy read. Now it's 1st and 10. Under center look here. Hand off to James Cook. James Cook, somehow finds his way to get 6 yards. And, you made fun of it before. That is something that people like to troll Justin about, myself included. He is tends to be the guy that runs directly into the back of his offensive line and somehow gets, 3, 4, 5 yards. But, hey, if it works, it works.
At least that time, I didn't see any gaping hole, so I can't hate on them too much for that. But I think that's going to be a problem for Connor. The run's going to be tough to stop when DeForest Buckner is your only good lineman.
Great. And oh, wow. That was one of the more beautiful user reads of a read option I have ever seen, out of somebody in Better League, and then just gets unlucky, bailed out. And once again, James Cook finds the back of an offensive lineman, but does get 6 yards. Looks like he could have been tackled. Tough, this can be a frustrating defensive drive. You had the face mask, couple runs that feels like you could have stopped him short, and he keeps going forward. But got to stay composed if you're the Colts, as now Josh Allen going to be under center, going to go to the RPO. That's probably going to get bagged up. It will. Good tackle by Blackman there. Gabe Davis not able to get anything. Good read on that pinch buck man defense there.
Great little tackle battle win there. And yeah, going back to that last run play, I swear he has a magnet for his offensive line. Again, 2 decent holes. No, lineman's ass. I mean, it's impressive. The skill.
Josh Allen making a few adjustments here. I like this defense out of Connor. Using pride. I like that. Really good user, and that's picked. Blackman back to back. Good plays. Can he go all the way? He has a couple offensive linemen to beat. Oh no! Oh, he does beat him. But does Diggs have the wheels? Doesn't look like he's going to. And Blackman completely changes this game.
And that's just where Justin's gonna beat himself up. I mean, oh my no. Oh.
And that's a doink. Hey, it's a snow game. We know in these snow games and in the rain games, you're going to, it's going to be tough to kick these field goals. Unfortunately, bites him in the butt right there. But if you're the Colts, you have to be just so happy, as that's probably going to be a hold, is my guess, and that'll come back 10 yards. But man, yeah, honestly, a bunch of credit to Connor right there in usering. He was using Troy Pride Jr. in the slot, went with the streak for a bit, went back down to the kind of shallow in on the outside wide receiver, and the safety just jumped it. Really kind of basically forced Justin into that pick, if you ask me. This is going to be a handoff. Oh no! As he goes to the RPO! My goodness. This is Justin in full effect so far in this first part. Just doing too much. He's been a guy that has played really good down the stretch. He's run, he's made good passes, good decisions, but back to back, that RPO, you got to be careful on those slant, or those kind of stretch ones that the RPO is a slant. They have to be wide open, or if not, those DBs crash down on them. And here we go, the Colts with an opportunity to blow this game apart.
That's just, it's depressing. But yeah, I didn't really talk about it, but at least just in the game that I played against Justin, it felt like his offense is very shaky. He turned the ball over a lot. It just seems to be, once you gave the ball back, like he would clamp you and he'd force a field goal or he'd force a turnover. So the only way I really see Connor winning is by him making these mistakes over and over. And so far, it seems like he's going to do it. He's gonna keep giving the ball back to Connor.
Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Gets hit. 4th and 4. I think you got to take your field goal. You just got gifted really 2 points, but you really need to make sure you make this. That time, that one should go in with the wind. Close enough to the little center there. And that is going to be good. 9-0. And really this Colts offense, hasn't seen the field, after their first drive. And this first quarter is 21 seconds away from being at an end.
But remember, Justin's biggest competition has been eliminated. So I'm pretty sure he said this is an easy Super Bowl ring, but I don't know.
Who did he say his biggest competition was?
Chase.
Huh, interesting.
Not the 1 seed, not the 2 seed, not his opponent, Chase.
Fair enough. So. Josh Allen play action. Good usering once again. I mean, Connor's firing on all levels, but a great read and throw by Josh Allen. That's what Josh Allen's going to do. I think, that's where Justin can get frustrating to play, is plays like that.
For sure. When he starts using his mobility and kind of gets outside the pocket and is able to just make these reads, especially with his baby gunslinger, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you're like, well, I've got everything bagged up, and you're like, no shot he's able to get, this shallow crosser to Diggs on the opposite side of the field when he's rolling away. But that's Josh Allen for you. And, that's, I think, why Justin has had the success that he's had, is Josh Allen has played really good.
So basically, he's only good because of set feet lead. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Off of a reroll. He didn't start with it. He got lucky because Josh Allen's ability slots were empty.
Wow. Well, but it's weird, though. Is set feed lead broken to where it works whenever?
One of them is either that or pass lead. I don't know which one, but I think it's set feed lead. I think you're right.
Interesting. Yeah, because I'm going to say on that last one, he definitely was not, he was on the move. But handoff to James Cook, hurdles a defender, 3rd and 5. Big third down here for the Bills. You cannot punt this ball here. I think you got to end this drive with points. So this is a big third down.
Yeah, 1,000%. You at least need 3 here, so you can maybe make it so you can maybe tie the game up after. You cannot go down by 2 possessions and come away with nothing here.
Josh Allen drops back. Good pocket presence. Finds James Cook on the angle route, I assume. I looked away for a second and started to call that play. Yes, was an interesting little angle route. That one kind of gets more vertical up the field. Like that play a little bit. Might be one we dip into the playbook. But Josh Allen and the Bills, big play here. Pretty quick on both sides here. Not like taking their time, or well, I guess on Justin, I can't say both sides when the Colts really haven't seen the field in a while. The offense, that is.
Yeah, it's not what I've expected. I mean, it's kind of what I've expected. They've both kind of tried to take deep shots, and it hasn't worked out very well. More so Justin, but
yeah.
Quick game so far.
Josh Allen, interesting shotgun formation here. Going to be a handoff to Cook. Cook tries to hit the outside hole. Maybe could have bounced that inside for first down, but regardless, still gets a couple yards here to make this a short third down.
Yeah, I think you got to watch something crossing over the middle, a little slant or something. Oh, okay.
This is going to be a dump off to James Cook. Seems like you're a little ahead of me.
I am. I'm trying to stay quiet.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'll try to refresh if we get a score or something here. Is Josh Allen? The Colts take a timeout? Yeah, Colts take a timeout. I like that. It's the second quarter with 5 minutes left. There's probably not going to be, a ton of situation. That's a situation where you probably go into half with a couple timeouts or all your timeouts in your pocket. So use them if you don't like your defensive look. Don't love this defensive play call, though. Feels like it's going to be an easy inside zone, but we'll see what the Bills try to do here. Does 55 have inside stuff?
No, it does not.
Okay. Angle route, or was it a wheel route? Doesn't matter. Touchdown, Bills. What a response.
Yeah, that's the thing about Connor's D-line. He's got Buckner and Zadarius Smith, both very solid in pass rush, but I don't believe Buckner's that heavy. He's just tall. So neither of them are really much of a run stuffer. It's going to be hard to stop his rushing attack and evidently his passing attack.
Yeah, as that is, a perfect response for the Bills. I'm sure Connor and this Colts team is going to be happy to finally have the ball again on offense. Really, what? I mean, their first drive was pretty quick. Was it a 3 and out, if I'm remembering correctly? So, I mean, they haven't had the ball for about 10 minutes, maybe 10 game minutes, something like that. I don't know, maybe a little bit more, but regardless, Cam Newton handoff. Going to be a little counter play out of the shotgun. I really like that play. I think that's out of wing slot. Or no, it wasn't out of wing slot, but regardless, I do love those shotgun counters can really trick guys when you just assume it's going to be an inside zone. But regardless here, Cam Newton shotgun once again. Oh, risky throw. Oh boy, honestly, lucky that didn't get picked. It was just kind of an awkward one because he threw it early because he was about to get sacked. And yeah, risky.
That's why I hate that route. I'd prefer a post there just because you can throw it a little earlier and still catch it. That break just kind of messes up the whole thing.
Yeah, you have to wait until they just are completely sat down. Good. Oh no. That's tough right there. That was a good run call, and somehow the DN gets off his shed. And wow, we might see an aggressive play call here to Connor, something that I wasn't expecting to see because really for the most part, his defense has played pretty well outside of that last drive, but maybe feeling like he did get the ball first, so maybe feeling like he needs points or else he's not going to get the ball before half.
And that's a tough injury as well. Michael Pittman's one of his top receivers.
Play action has not a ton of time, and that's going to be picked. Jordan Poyer gets tackled by the lineman Smith there. Tough play call. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it, but on a big play on fourth down, play action can be risky, and you saw right there, he got shed, and here it is. Okiriki tries to get in there. I think it's Okiriki, if I said it right. 2nd and 9. If you're the Colts, you really want to try to do a 3 and out here and just force the Bills to kick this field goal, or see if we will see if they're able to.
Yeah, I don't like this I don't like this call. Thankfully, it was a run, but I hate giving up the middle like that, only having a yellow out there.
Yeah, and I told you I was going to refresh, and I didn't. But regardless.
It's fine.
It is always weird, like, how some people just get, like, slightly more ahead.
Yeah, I know. And I'm trying to pause it to line it up with you, but I think it just fast forwards back to, like,
yeah.
where it's been.
But big 3rd down here, 3rd and 7. The Colts really need to stop. Oh, it's Diggs. Really? I mean, that's something that we've seen Diggs do a lot. I don't know what his overall is. I don't know, but like when he gets pressed, it feels like he just tosses wide receivers aside. I've watched a couple Justin games and seen exactly that, and I mean, he literally just destroyed the press.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he shaded down, but I agree with you. Diggs was killing me whenever I pressed him. That release rating is no joke.
Yeah. Zadarius Smith injured, but looks like he will be back. Connor said, we need you back in this game. Can't have any softness in the playoffs. Josh Allen, 2nd and 9. It's effectively 2nd and goal because really, if you get a 1st down, you get in the end zone. Play action, good usering once again in a big sack. I'd call timeout. Yeah, I like that timeout call because really what you can do is if you stop him here, you let the 2-minute warning be your 4th timeout. And then he's got a timeout to spare here if he goes down and gets a field goal. So I really like using a timeout there and kind of saving as much time as possible for your next drive.
For sure, smart play there.
Oh, he gets stuck on Buckner, so he's going to have to rush. Nothing open. Justin doing his best Justin impression. Just throws that away, gets rid of it. Honestly, like, I understand he was deep there, but, I mean, he got pretty close to being right back into the, kind of into the tackle box, if you will. Could have been.
How does that work? If you leave and then go back, is it a?
Yeah, I don't know. No. I think if that is a good question. I mean, he was deep too. I think if you're deep enough, it doesn't do it in Madden and in real life. But regardless, big stop by the Colts. Oh, gets a nice cutback, but good play by the Bills in that kick return. Honestly, could have been big there if that guy didn't shed through.
And I think an underrated positive was Justin threw an incompletion, which actually stopped the clock. So now Connor actually gets to use the 2-minute warning and could possibly run the ball.
Yep. And he does run the ball. I like the idea. Don't love the play call. Kind of a weird one. You know, the tight end's coming across there. It feels like it's going to be pretty easy to like run into the tight end there. But regardless, Cam Newton led Colts here. Snaps the ball. Going to find X. Really easy. Alec Pierce. Oh, breaks a tackle. Oh, they do give him the first down. I looked like he was going to be short, but that's perfect right there. You get the first down. You get out of bounds. And got a new set of downs.
That was a close one. It looked like it was easily not a first down, but you'll take it if you're Connor.
A little bit of a trickery here. Let's see if it works. Is going to have A. Yes, and a good read to just wait for that. As that's Jelani Woods, the big 6'7" tight end rookie out of, I believe, the University of Miami. If I'm
It's either Miami or Virginia Tech.
Okay.
I think you're right, though. I'm going to look it up. It's going to bother me.
So that's a counter to Jonathan Taylor. Nothing there. I don't hate the play call. It just seems like maybe Justin was ready for a run play. Just called a man defense. Just kind of a base man defense. Those tend to kind of shoot down at the run a little bit better. Second and 12. Virginia. Okay. Oh, he's going to have A, but oh, not enough time. Had Y. My guess is he was looking at A because he definitely was going to have him, but just didn't have the time as this Bills D-line doing what they've done, you know, a good portion of this season, just really getting after the quarterback. 3rd and 17. You got to be careful not to make a mistake, but you need a first down.
Got to get some points here.
Cam Newton drops back, clean pocket, plenty of time, throws it to Pierce. Does he have the wind? Interesting that Justin calls the timeout. I guess. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the wind. Okay, so good call there. He's gonna have to punt it. Rigoberto Sanchez does this check up. Oh, what a punt there! As that's down by Ryan Kelly, the long snapper and center on the 14-yard line. Good checkup right there. 45 seconds, 2 timeouts. What do you think, Alex? Does Justin have it? Justin have it in him?
I don't know. I feel like this is where Justin usually folds, and we'll see if he's a changed man. But I feel like he might end up forcing it and turning the ball over.
Yeah, that's one of those situations is you want to go into half with points and with the ball, but you can't make a mistake that, you know, kind of seals your fate potentially. Hand off to Cook, conservative call, runs into his offensive lineman. Drink if you've heard that before.
God, I'd be an alcoholic. Yeah, I don't hate that, though. That's something I like to do myself, is just run it and call a timeout. It might seem kind of stupid, but if I'm this far back with only 2 timeouts, I like to see if I could maybe break one off.
Yeah, you know, I don't hate the play call. If it works, you look like a genius. If it doesn't, you're like, why'd you run the ball? You know, it's the whole, you know, execution over, you know, play call conversation. Nothing really open. Going to dump this off to Knox. Knox, you know, good tackle, keeps him in bounds. Now Justin probably realizing, you know, 3rd and 3 with not much time left, probably not worth calling a timeout. You know, that might have been one where I go no huddle and just see like if Connor, like what Connor has on defense, and you know, maybe I snap it, maybe I don't snap it, but regardless, looks like maybe Justin's content of just probably is going to do one play with like 3 seconds left here, so doesn't matter. Yeah, it's going to be a handoff to Cook, able to get a first down, but doesn't matter because that is the end of the first half. Alex, what's your thoughts?
It's been pretty much what I've expected. Both users have made a few dumb reads, but other than that, they've, for the most part, been pretty efficient. I love that it's only 9-10. It's nice to be in a Madden where it's not, you know, 35-28 at halftime. But it's been, for the most part, kind of a boring game. Not a ton of explosive plays, but that's what you get when you see these two users. And I hope it continues to be a good game.
Yeah, and you know, so far the snow hasn't played into this game at all in terms of like inaccurate throws, but I wonder how much that's in both these users' heads. Obviously Josh Allen way better than Cam Newton, but you know, in a snow game and a rain game, it just always kind of makes you a little uneasy when throwing the ball. Regardless, Josh Allen gonna drop back, instantly throw that to Diggs, had inside leverage on the DB. Maybe a risky throw, but Stephon Diggs really, you know, doing what he's done all season long for these Bills team.
Yeah, and that's just easy mode. That was an absolute laser. And I think Connor might have been able to get the sack if he would have committed to going to the quarterback there.
As goes back to that little RPO kind of screenplay. Used that, I think, in the opening play of his first drive. That time only gets 6. I think he got a first down on the first time he used it.
Yeah, he loves that play. He ran that a ton against me, and it killed me. I was so scared of the deep passing.
Oh, as Yannick Ngakoue just pierces through right there. 3rd and 5. Connor could never pronounce that name. Just let you know, folks.
Of course.
He probably said like Giannick Ngakoue.
Or I'm not even going to try.
Just kidding. Love you, Connor.
I want to point out, I think the field started clear and it was slightly snowing, and now there's snow on the field. That's kind of sick.
Yeah. I noticed that too, actually. As, he does go to red zone scissors. Nothing open. Actually finds Dawson Knox, not Dalton Knox. Tries to hesitate. Wow, and that's just Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. Using the legs, waiting, and finding somebody. That's so frustrating playing that.
It's so tough. Like you said earlier, like you bag everything and then something just comes open because of his mobility and set feet lead.
Josh Allen, good pocket presence, dumps that off. Golly, you said dip, dunk. Dumps that off to Gilliam, I believe was his name. Yeah, Gilliam.
Yeah, we'll see if Justin can make this a 2-possession game here. Possibly.
Going with this like full house play call. Don't know if or formation. Don't know if I like that. Doesn't really work. I think it's like cool. You know, some of the formations are cool. Like for me, I've got the Debo package in mind. You saw me use it in my game. I think some of those are kind of fun, but like plays like that where it's like, you know, a guy like Justin's probably not throwing it out of that formation, right? You know, so it's just like, I just don't love it. But anyways, Okiriki over the middle. Good usering. Gonna throw that to Gabe Davis. Might be short. 4th and inches. Wow, decision time here. Does Justin get aggressive? Do the Colts get a stop and give themselves some life?
Oh, hey, Connor was bragging.
Oh, he was.
His QB sneak defense. Let's see it.
He was, but it looks like he's using what the QB sneak defense was last year. It stopped it every play last year. Definitely doesn't stop it this year. And he stops it! Wow! Scared him. Maybe Justin heard that he had the QB sneak defense. Goes to the power. Looks like, Connor decided to run commit knowing no way Justin throws this big stop.
And that's just... I'm not to shit on Justin too much, but that's just poor Madden knowledge. Connor has mentioned this multiple times on how to stop it, and he run commits. If you're going to go into goal line, you have to just try the QB sneak or pass and get it out quick. You cannot try to run the ball with your running back, or you're likely getting messed up, unless you maybe run a toss.
Yeah. Cam Newton drops back. Got to get rid of this. Poor accuracy throw there. Probably, lucky there because that was a double, triple covered wide receiver right there. Nothing is easy for this Colts offense right now.
Yeah, it's so tough without the snow, but with the snow and considering you have Cam Newton at quarterback, it can be tough. I'm still shocked he didn't stick with Matt Ryan.
Drops back. Finds X. Oh, good. Makes one man miss, but just too many yards to get the first down. Gonna have to punt this. That's frustrating, I'm sure, if you're Connor, because, you just had an opportunity to, go get some points where Justin decided to be aggressive and go for it. And, now he's got the ball back already in scoring range right away.
Yeah, that's rough. He does have the wind blowing against him, but that sucks. He would have loved to put some points on the board and take the lead back.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised that Connor's gone. Oh, wow, this man defense is so messed up. As that's going to be a handoff to James Cook. James Cook! Oh, jukes, but not able to make the DB miss there. Not sure who 32 is, but Looks like he came out in 4-3-6-1 there. You know, I don't know. I think that's a formation you like, or even 6-1, whatever they call it. But regardless,
Yeah.
I think that's a formation you like. I've seen some couple. I hate that formation personally.
There's a oh
wow.
Yeah, of course. What else?
Somebody type in the chat. Type
But
3 letters.
There's a few decent blitzes out of it, and I don't like the pass coverage out of it, or I don't hate the pass coverage out of it, but I mean, the run, if you run a stretch against it, it's very vulnerable.
It's just, the run fits are so weird on it.
You have to really predict where it's going and use it well, or else they're going to gas you.
2nd and 13. Decent user, and going to dump that off to Cook. Good kind of low hit stick right there. Those low hit sticks are tough this year because if you use them too early, they'll literally just like have a heart attack into the ground.
It's the worst, dude. I can't stand it. But it feels like they do connect a good amount, so it's like a free tackle most of the time.
Great usering once again. That's a risky throw, and Cross is going to pick that up. Can he find room? Does get a couple yards, so he's not backed up like he was on the last one. But Justin, time and time again, giving this Connor and this Colts offense opportunities. Will they do something with it, Alex?
I don't know. This is giving me flashbacks to my game. It was just turnover after turnover, but I could not score.
Oh, he's going to have he didn't throw it to him. Oh, no. Wow.
If he freeforms it over the top, for a little freeform dot, maybe, because it's a linebacker, but...
Yeah, but you just got it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he was looking at, but, I mean, just the tight end wide open for a first down. Maybe we see a Jonathan Taylor run wide open inside here. Yes, it does go to Jonathan Taylor, able to make this a 3rd and manageable, probably going to be 3rd and 5. I like that play call. You know, he was in, I think, 2-4-5 wide there. Not 2-4-5 wide, but just nickel 2-4-5 or whatever it's called. Nickel 2-4. Oh, interesting. He comes out in 6-1 again. Good catch by Ashton Doolin right there. Rookie, correct? Or 2nd year?
It's like second year.
Yeah,
second year.
Ashton Doolin comes up with a big catch there. When he threw that, he was definitely open, but it was a question of does he bring it in? Looks like now Connor going with a full house look. This one out of the pistol. Gonna hang on to it. Cam Newton, you gotta be...
Scary. That's sketchy. Gotta be careful.
Wow. Okay. Cam Newton just got sent to hell and then rose back through the ground and said, "Oh, I didn't fumble. Thank the Lord."
This is tough. I do want to say though, on that deep shot he took, that was honestly, I hate saying it. I actually want to throw up saying it, but it was a great user. I think I saw what Connor saw. I think it might have been cover 2. He broke the safety and was going to be open, but Justin was able to get there at the perfect time.
Yeah. And I'll call this play, and then, he's going to have a good throw there to get... and Jelani Woods able to make a few man miss, but you know what time it is. I don't have the chutzpah that Connor does. I'm going to lose my voice alone from doing this, but put your force in the chat! A couple of you are already doing it.
I thought that was a 10 out of 10 effort.
Cam Newton, 1st and 10 here. Can they get points? Oh, good counter concept there to Jonathan Taylor, but Taylor really just not able to, 11 rushes for 16 yards. I think if someone were to say, if Connor wins this game, Jonathan Taylor has 75, 100 rush yards, 16 yards. So if he wins this game, this is going to be, an unprecedented maybe effort out of him.
Yeah, this has been a weird game. Jonathan Taylor has like 16 yards. Cam Newton has 88. And he's only down by 1.
Yeah.
Certainly been a game.
Definitely. Good concept right there. I believe that was Salem or some form of Salem. Gets him on the zig right there. I like this play call. Let's see if it works. Oh, he's going to have RB right away. Yes, goes to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor said, "I can't get it when they hand it off to me. Give it to me in the air and let me go to work."
Yeah, that was a personal favorite from me last year. That was actually the play. I don't know if you remember. I had a breakout for Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Went down because I had to do something. I don't know, score some other way. Or I didn't go down. But yeah, one of my favorite play calls. I actually need to get that back in my playbook.
Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. This D-line is just obliterating the Colts offensive line. Just like in real life. The Colts offensive line not looking great.
Yeah, Justin's D-line gets insane sheds consistently. And I can't blame him. He has a very good D-line.
In scoring range, so you can't make a mistake, but you'd love to get 7 here. Oh!
What the hell was that? He teleported. The defender teleported behind him.
Should have been picked. Should have been picked. I'm going to sit here in the booth. Should have been picked. Anyways, Cam Newton, shotgun, 3rd and 8, going to handoff. That play to me is Connor saying, holy crap, I am throwing like a idiot right now. Let me take my points because I'm nervous. I'm going to throw a pick, and I just want to take the lead and play defense.
And I don't hate it. That was a very close. This game is going to give me a heart attack. But, yeah, I like it. I like the decision. Just take your 3. Justin's offense has not been very good.
Woo! Almost a missed kick right there. Tavon Austin going to get this at the 5. Can he get anything going? No, he doesn't. Get stopped. The 19-yard line. Good job of the Colts defense to swarm that kick return.
Yeah, from what I've seen in the playoffs so far, there hasn't really been much room on kickoffs, and usually at least one is returned every 3 games. So.
Yeah, there is one that just feels like he gets insane blocking. Josh Allen here in the Bills. Handoff to Cook. Oh, and there it was! A big, is Blackman able to stay up? He does stay up. Wow, what a turn, Justin. I mean, I don't know what you think, Alex, but that looked like, he ran into an offensive lineman, somehow gets a broken tackle, and then Connor coming down with the stick.
Hey, I don't feel bad at all. Great hit stick out of Connor. Great succulent hit stick.
Woo! Little trickery, little jet sweep, jet pass, fake zone. People that watch my stream know I like, those little trickery plays like that when you dip them in at kind of random times and go really well. Good play call, got some yards, handoff. Jonathan Taylor makes one man miss. And now 3rd and goal from the 1. Wow, not going goal line. See, I don't know about you, Alex, but I'm a guy that's, let me line up and just do quarterback sneak and see if you can stop it.
My thing is with the sneak, I have to be on the half-inch line for me to consistently get it. I'll let you call this.
As Jonathan Taylor gets in the end zone, obviously he's got Cam Newton. Obviously you're close, but Jonathan Taylor is the workhorse of this team. Gets it in. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I like to be on the half-yard line because I feel like if I do get stopped, it's when it's a yard, maybe a yard and a quarter. So I understand the thinking, especially with it being 3rd down. You don't want to risk it. But I'm also, like you said, I'm a big fan of at least trying it just once. And I don't know. Obviously, it worked out, though. And now he has a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, which maybe he thought to himself, it's 3rd and goal. If I don't get in, maybe he would have came out in goal line and then kind of played a little, I don't know, chess match, if you will. But regardless, Josh Allen, plenty of time in the pocket, just continues to drop back for no reason and then scrambles for no reason. 2nd and 15, a bit of a, just in pocket presence as now we go no huddle. So I am going to keep going. Apologies, Alex, that you're not able to get some words in. Throw to James Cook.
That's tough. That's tough. It feels like the TTE is coming back to bite Justin hard in this last little bit. And he's got to find a way to recover and recover fast if he wants to win this game.
100%. Josh Allen, 3rd and 15, down 9. Really, it's probably 4 down territory, so you just need yards here. Takes the snap. Nothing there as the 3-man rush gets in. And the one time that he stays in the pocket, he should have got out.
It's a Steele special. I feel like this is what Steele does every time. But, hey, big 4th down here. If he can convert, he has a shot, but it's not looking too good.
4th and 15. 3-man rush. Gonna have plenty of time. Bad read. I understand what he was going for there, but you know, could have been picked and probably could have been housed. But regardless, now the Colts have the ball, and I think you're gonna see a healthy dose of Jonathan Taylor here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy how his one threat.
I
know
mean,
that touchdown felt good.
A little bit of stick work out of Connor. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and crown Connor the winner of this wild card matchup. Justin, you know, a guy that a lot of people I think were pretty high on going into this playoffs. You know, I was someone in the chat clowning him a little bit, and then a 2-point conversion there. I was someone in the chat clowning him a little bit. Well, really clowning most of the AFC. But I don't know. I mean, I think we saw what we normally see with Justin in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, this has been exactly what I expected in the playoffs. Super efficient throughout the regular season. Looks like he's maybe a better passer, and then he comes out and throws it into double coverage multiple times. Shits the bed, shits down his leg, and is now losing in the first round. As a possible Super Bowl favorite, maybe top 5 out of the playoff teams left. I don't know. Not anymore, though.
Yeah. 2nd and 14, screen pass just does nothing right there. Tries to get another playoff before half. Will, and just going to instantly... Wow. I just couldn't say words right there because if that would have been completed, oh my, would that have been the Josh Allen effect.
That would have been something.
3rd and 14, had the angle route and just, I don't know, just waited.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, like half of the plays, half of his big plays are from rolling out and just chucking it.
Yeah, he was almost out of bounds. But anyways, play action. Don't know why you would do that. And that's gonna be chucked up. Okay, chucked up, almost caught. Better League. Let me, you know, this game is where it is. I've said this a lot of times on my own stream on Better League Network. I wish I could go full cam. But you know, I know you guys want to see the game, but I'll just look directly into the camera, and you know, if something happens, then I'll stop saying what I'm saying and I'll call the game. But so far, doesn't look like anything's gonna happen. But listen, stop using play action in 2-minute drills when you're down 1 or multiple scores. Unless you're playing king, no one's running the ball and your opponent's pass committing. Stop it. You can call play action play, but block your running back. If you like the play action play and the route concepts, do it. Oh no.
What just happened? Did they just disconnect? Rip. That stuff.
I mean, it's a forced one, obviously. I mean, he wasn't coming back from that, but...
No, but I wanted to see the emojis.
Yeah. I broke the... Yeah, my rant broke the servers lucky. But listen! Stop calling play action on obvious passing downs. There's so many of you that do it. I understand. There's a couple play action plays that I like. I'm trying to help you all. I'm really trying to help the league. There's a couple play action plays that I like the route concepts too, but I'll block my running back with hot routes, so the play action's canceled. Sometimes the quarterback does some weird things, but it's not going to get crazy sheds like a play action play would. Get it together. Okay, I'm all right.
People gotta learn. Where is Justin and Connor?
Yeah, okay. We do have Connor here in the chat, but real quick, I'm not gonna watch that game back. I'm sure I got engulfed. Engulfed with what? Semen? No. Okay, sorry. Engulfed. Weird word choice. Anyways, Alex, thoughts on that game before we get to Connor and then maybe Justin if he joins.
It was a fun game. I mean, once Justin's top competition lost, I was like, oh shit, he's winning the Super Bowl. I mean, and I was once again proven wrong. Whole league's hyping him up. Probably Dan sucking his dick because I think that happened last year too. And then he just shits down his leg. It sucks because Justin was gonna humble me in the Super Bowl or something. I don't know. I mean, hey, I might lose too, but that's fine. But it was a good game. It was fun to watch. It was not a lot of big plays, but it was a very grindy game, and I don't feel like we get a lot of those in Madden. So it was very different and very entertaining to watch, especially the outcome. And good game, Connor. Congrats on the victory. Justin, congrats. And go back to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, it was a snow game, right? You know, it was a snow game. Was a really defensive battle. I think both teams were, you know, trying to be cautious and take their shots where they could. Both users made some mistakes. But you know, a game is what it is. I'm gonna do something a little different here, as I want to let you know, the winner have kind of the you know, the mic, if you will, last. So I'll go to Justin. Justin, thoughts on that game?
Man, I left so many points on the board. That fourth down, I should have just kicked it, relied on my defense. They were dominating to that point. The first interception was just, I don't know what the fuck I saw. I pressed it, I was like, nope, that's not open, and it got intercepted. The second one, well, that was just a slant that his DB played really good. That usually would have been a catch for Diggs, but his DB played that one great. And then the third one, I just fucking pressed the wrong button. Can't, like, do anything about that, but yeah, I left at least, like, a touchdown and a field goal on the board, so not a good look. I had that fumble towards the end, but, like, at that point, I don't know if I really deserved the win. Because, like, I was down by 2 or whatever. I could have gone on a drive, kicked a field goal, take the lead. But, yeah, James Cook loves to fumble in those key moments. He's been doing it all season. And that pretty much ended it for me.
Yeah, tough loss for sure. Alex, any thoughts or questions?
Yeah, it was a tough way to go out. It sucks when your running back does fumble like that. I wish Madden had something, I don't know, maybe like an adjustment to fix that. I don't know.
Okay, I have.
Oh,
okay.
no, it's fine. Hey, this is my turn. I'm the interviewer.
No, fuck you.
It would just be cool if
Stephon Diggs has jukebox, and a big part of my offense is quick passes to him and let him juke out the first defender.
Okay, well then accept the fucking fumbles, damn it. All right, it's not even unlucky anymore. But anyway, it was a good game. I just want I guess my question for you is, how did you just lose to the Colts when Cam Newton is the starting quarterback and him and Jonathan Taylor combined for probably less than 150 yards, and Connor won by 3 possessions?
Turnovers?
Like, how does it feel?
Turnovers.
Okay, that's all.
Tough game nonetheless. Justin, any last thoughts before we toss it over to the winner of this game?
I just need to make it back in the playoffs. There's not really a whole lot on my team that I need to, like, adjust with. Just hope that people don't really lose regression at all. I hope regression doesn't hit me that bad, especially dev regression. Gotta just limit the turnovers. Every game that I've won this year I've won the turnover battle. Every game I've lost, I've just, like, shit the bed when it comes to passing and fumbling a bunch. So limit turnovers, and I could be good again. Yep,
100%. And actually, I didn't think I was gonna have a question, and as you were talking, I thought of a question, and then we'll go to Connor. But you know, a lot of people, I think, slept on you, myself included, you know, in that AFC East. Do you want to call your shot at all? Do you want to tell, you know, Dan was in here talking a little smack. Obviously, you know, Lucky played pretty well, but had a lot of forced losses. But, like, do you want to, I don't know, call your shot? Or you winning the division again next year?
I love my AFC East brothers, first of all. But second of all, we'll see what Dan we get next season. If it's the season Dan, then I don't know about that. If it's the old Dan, then he'll definitely have a chance. Sweeped Hero, but those were the sweatiest games of my season. And then Lucky, I had a loss against. Lucky depending on what day it is of the week, Lucky is either like an elite user or he loses to, who was it, Ryan? So yeah, I think I win it again. I'll have the first place schedule, which will be a lot tougher though. So tough schedule, tough opponents. Hopefully, it's gonna turn me into a better user.
There it is, folks. Good political and good political response out of you. I appreciate it. But anyways, now we will toss it over to Connor Rice. The winner was not a clean one, but what's our thoughts on the game?
Yeah, good game, Justin. The first half was a typical Connor Justin game. Since really Madden 21, we've both come out incredibly tight. I think I was just blind out there in the first half. I mean, one thing I think Justin legitimately, like, he does it really well in general, but he does it really well against me, is his user against my run game. Like, I don't know what it is, maybe it's just familiarity with my scheme. We've played each other a whole bunch. Maybe he's just like really good at it in general, but I think he stops my running game and he like fills the gaps, fills the lanes better than almost anyone else I play. So yes, part of my lack of ability with running with Jonathan Taylor was, the Bills D line was getting a lot of sheds, etc. But part of it was, Justin was really putting me off as his user, and I have to give him credit. He did a really, really good job. Not until that touchdown at the end with Taylor, I don't think I got more than like 3 yards in a single run. So like, that's credit to him. I hope to never play another half this cycle that was as bad as the first half was. I felt extraordinarily lucky to only be down 1. Obviously Justin didn't play his best either, threw 2 picks his first 2 drives, gave me pick 6. That was the only reason I was really in the game, because I was doing nothing offensively. I think I had like maybe 50 yards offensively in the first half, maybe even less than that. It really just felt like I couldn't do anything. Second half, I settled down a little bit for sure. I kind of at halftime, I looked up, I was like, all right, that was the half from hell and you're only down 1, and then I got to stop. So I was like, all right, now you've got the ball, you're only down 1. And that really just kind of like helped me focus. I think if Justin had, converted a couple more of those drives, maybe turned, stops into field goals and field goals into touchdowns, if he was up by more, I think I would have stayed kind of in a mental funk. But I looked at the scoreboard, I kind of mentally reset, and I still didn't play amazing in the second half, but I played much better. I was hitting the open guys generally. Jonathan Taylor was able to break a couple. I wasn't like completely predictable with my play calling like I was in the first half. So I'm happy to move on. I'm going to need to play way better than that against Tahuti to win, but that's the name of the game. Everyone's good in the playoffs, everyone's good in the AFC right now, so it's going to be a battle.
Alex, any thoughts, any questions?
Congrats on the big win. It was a hell of a game, very interesting game. You've done a lot with the Colts. I think you made some good moves to make that defense very good, but overall the team isn't necessarily the best. Certainly not on the level of the Buffalo Bills over there. I guess my only question is, what was the mindset coming into a game after your opponent said you weren't very scary?
No, I mean, you kind of got to let that go, like, when it comes to, actually playing the game. Like, I generally, and this is going to sound like the political PC answer, but, like, when you've got the controller, when you're in the middle of the game, like, I was just focused on trying to beat, a really good user and a really good team, and that's what we got. I would appreciate it if Justin, like, kept his mentality in the wild card instead of, like, looking forward to the Super Bowl when he needs to win 3 games, but that's how he chooses to do his business. I choose to do my business 1 game at a time, and we move on.
Yeah, he does his business in a very interesting way. Back to you, Cody.
Yeah, great game. Honestly, I don't think I have any questions or anything like that. So, but I'll just hand the mic over to you and your thoughts on your last thoughts on this game and the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, good game to Justin. Again, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that either of us played well. He especially, I'm sure, is going to be really disappointed with how I played. But I do think he's a contender, in the AFC moving forward, especially with that team. And I have seen him play much better than this, like, in all the games I've watched him play. So I know he's better than that. I know that he'll, bounce back, be ready in the playoffs next season. And as for me, I obviously have to play way better. Like, I was the first half, I'll reiterate, was the worst half I've played all cycle. Like, I was just blind, and again, very lucky to only be down 1. But you got to bounce back. You got to have resilience. You got to have perseverance, and that's what the Indianapolis Colts showed today. And I'm happy to move on. And we look forward to playing Tahuti. And I've never beaten Tahuti in a playoff game. I think I'm 0-2 against him, so it's a nice little test for me. And AFC is superior. That's what I've seen in these playoff games.
Yeah, great game, great win. Was bit of a different one than what we saw in the game previous to this one on BLN, but nonetheless an exciting one. And yeah, and we've got one more game tomorrow night at 9. I don't think anyone's necessarily confirmed to com, but I would not be surprised if that one gets commentated. And I'll just go ahead and apologize to Better League, because depending on who I play and if I win, these playoffs are going to last long, because I go to New Orleans Saturday. I will be back Tuesday, but if I win, the playoffs will be on pause for about 3 or 4 days, and we can blame that on Steele, because he didn't want to play tonight.
Perfect time for Dan to release his rankings from preseason.
That's right. Dan's got a lot of content to release. Perfect time for Dan to release some of that content. But great game, fellas. Appreciate you all. And that is going to be it for BLN tonight. Goodbye.